The night was hot, charged with promises and adrenaline. The private casino at the top of the skyscraper exuded luxury and danger, a refuge for those seeking thrill without limits. Among them were Nathan Reed and Juliette Sinclair, two players known for never backing down from a challenge. Nathan, a sharp-eyed businessman with a predatory smile, was at the peak of his luck. His chips stacked high on the poker table while his opponents took bitter sips of whiskey, swallowing their losses. Across from him, Juliette, a woman of striking presence, played her cards with precision. She was a mystery wrapped in a tight red dress, radiating confidence and seduction. When their eyes met, the room seemed to shrink around them. A silent challenge was issued, no words necessary. Both knew this night wouldn't end at the poker table. Want to raise the stakes? Nathan teased, swirling a glass of whiskey between his fingers. Juliette smirked, her lips stained with wine. She leaned in, letting her sweet, citrus-infused perfume reach him. What do you have in mind? Her voice was pure provocation. He slid a golden chip to the center of the table, the most valuable in the casino. One single bet. If I win, you come to my suite tonight. No rules. No restrictions. The tension was palpable. Some men held their breath, while others pretended not to care, but all were watching. Juliette wasn't the kind of woman to be challenged so brazenly. But instead of backing down, she laughed, amused, dangerous. And if I win? She arched an eyebrow. Nathan leaned in closer, his voice a rough whisper. You get to choose the punishment. The game was intense. Juliette played high stakes, handled her cards masterfully, but the last draw turned fate against her. Nathan won. And with that, the night was sealed. The suite was spacious, luxurious, and intimate. Soft lighting bathed the room in a golden glow. Juliette leaned against the door, watching as Nathan poured 2 glasses. Do you really think you can tame me, Reed? She challenged, taking the glass from his hand. He studied her for a moment before answering, dark eyes tracing every detail of her. I don't want to tame you, Juliette. I want to watch you lose control. A shiver ran through her at the unspoken promise. Nathan stepped closer, his fingers skimming over the bare skin of her arm, a light touch, but one charged with intent. When his hand rested on the curve of her waist, she didn't pull away. Instead, she arched slightly, lips parted in quiet anticipation. You're used to being in control, he murmured against her ear, his warm breath sending chills down her spine. But tonight. His fingers trailed down the side of her dress, slowly tugging at the zipper. I want you to show me what happens when you let go. The fabric slipped from Juliette's body, leaving her in nothing but delicate black lace. Nathan's gaze roamed over her hungrily before he pulled her in for a deep, claiming kiss. The taste of wine and danger blended between them as hands explored, mouths demanded, and breaths turned into muffled moans. The real game of the night was no longer a battle of cards. It was a battle of surrender. A collision of 2 bodies eager to push every limit, every provocation, every desire. And in that suite, between tangled sheets and ragged breaths, there were no winners or losers. There was only absolute pleasure.